Hey there friend, how's it going? Today we're going to be looking at Minecraft again. I'm on a mission to make it fun, and I definitely succeeded. I'm addicted again. Here we are, back on the ranch. I think this is the same ranch Dr. Phil always sends people to. Not much has changed since you were last here, if you were here at all. Don't worry, I'm not offended if you missed the other video. Cosmetically, I just changed up the main house a little bit. It's probably going to be something I keep changing, so feel free to give feedback on those. The sun is now round. I've been praying to it, and it has responded to my prayers. Now, that just leads me to my next point. I installed a couple of mods that y'all recommended to me in the comments. This one was my own choosing. It's called Dramatic Skies. It looks cool now, but wait till you see it later. I got some utility mods, because I don't want to change the game too much. But additions like this, allowing me to see the items, are great. Ignore my clutter. It's a problem that I have. I was going to try and come up with an excuse, but no, it's just a problem. I also have a farming mod, because today we're going to focus on fixing up the ranch. This is the last batch Dr. Phil sent to me. An escape! No, no, you must not tell people what's happening on the ranch. First things first, we gotta clear some area. You're probably thinking, wow, what a beautiful orchard. But no, this isn't just because it looks gorgeous. It's a little cheat system that I definitely need to improve. I just connect these trees. Is this tree? Okay, I guess it is, but we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get stuck underneath our trees. And then we're gonna come over here and we're gonna crank it. There we go. We cranked it. Good cranking, everyone. Just making sure if anyone's hearing what you're listening to that it's extra weird on top of the normal weird. Cool. Now I got even more clutter. The hell is that? Oh, it's probably the mangrove trees, right? Let me just eat 3 loaves of bread. It's one of the few skills I possess. Actually, you know the Guinness World Book of Records? Yeah, sometimes I just sit down reading that, eating 3 loaves of bread while crying. I'm gonna need to make a proper orchard. I think I'm thinking too small. I've added a few more for now. Oh, my inventory's so full of junk. Like, I have no shovel for digging up this, but I have a brown banner just in case I need it. It's there waiting for me. Alright, let's just place down some of my trees for my future orchard. If you have any suggestions on how I can make this work, because I love the hand crank, but obviously I have to put out the wood and like, oh no, I have to do a minor task. But still, I bet there's a way of automating this even more. Look at that sunset. Wow. Staring directly into the sun sure does have its rewards. I don't actually really know what these look like. Oh, it's kind of nice actually. Ah, okay, yeah, I like it. It's different. I think I'll have to keep maintaining and trimming my mangrove. It'll definitely be useful for design. These are my biggest treasures. I don't mean to brag, but I got 14 snot balls in my bedside locker. Oh wait, I want to show you the night sky. Look at that. There's quite a few variations in how they combine, but oh, that looks awesome. I just like that it's pretty epic. And not in the cringe way of epic, like that's actually a pretty epic sight. But it's also subtle, you know, it's not too overpowering, kind of blends into the background. It's just dramatic. Which makes sense, given that it's called Dramatic Skies. So, I think I mentioned earlier, or else I got distracted, I got a farming mod as well. Most of them are just quality of life mods, but the farming mod adds like some vanilla plus features to farming and cooking, we'll say. Why did I unlock a new recipe when I picked up rotten flesh? Okay, this is a good segue into our farming / cooking mod. Oh yeah, I can make rotten tomatoes now. That's great. Ah, here we go. Alright, last page is all Farmer's Delight. And a brick stove. Oh, that's awesome. It'll be perfect for the ranch. I could make fried eggs. Oh, I could automate that actually pretty easily. Oh, that would be very cool, because I could put a fan underneath the chickens with a bit of lava on it. I could just put them on conveyor belts and drop them down on front of that block, as that's what I use for smelting. So as you can see, it turned that log into charcoal. It gets pushed into the hole using fans, up the conveyor belts, and straight up here to be boxed. Boom. Ah, he's after my charcoal. So if I can just put the hoppers there, or whatever they are, the chutes, and then a belt going all the way over here, I can redirect it to go through the furnace and be processed over here. Could possibly do something similar with this. This isn't for gravel, it's actually for wheat. That's just... I don't know. I don't know why that's there, okay? I think before we go any further, we should just harvest this. And while we're figuring out how we're going to do the future farm, I'll just plant more, just so we have more wheat to work with. If you've any recommendation on how I can like automate or come up with a system to store things better, that would be awesome, because right now it's just a mess. I'm trying to categorize it, but I keep forgetting. And then I get weird items. Like, where do I keep the paper, for example? I have no idea. And then it ends up in the iron nugget plus chute box. Right, so I need to make mechanical belts, quite a lot of them. At least I have, I think, a lot of dried kelp. Who knows what box the dried kelp goes in, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm getting stressed. Hold on, I need to de-stress. Yeah, that helps. Aha, it's in this box, along with some belts. The sun's about to set on a beautiful... How many times do I have to tell you? Keep out of my pond! There we go. And that's right. This whole sea is my pond. Look at that sunset. Just a beautiful atmosphere to kill the neighbors to. Right, let me show you this. This is definitely not the way I should have done this, but this is how my limited knowledge worked out. If I go down here, can I get back out? Or will I end up like the chickens? I should probably have like a maintenance access, right? This is just kind of like building a treehouse without a door. Or like building a shaft without a shaft. I completely forgot the one thing I need. And then I fell. My videos are really long-form fail compilations, if you think about it. I just stripped the log of my door. Ah, well, you know what? Yeah, I stand by my statement. There we go. Alright. Nighttime. Beautiful sky. However, I feel like it's not the best time to showcase my inventions, so it's been a horrible night and I'm going to sleep. That's why I'm making all my mistakes. I'm just drowsy. I learned a few things on this one. A, the wrench. I was reviewing the comments on the other Minecraft video I did, and as usual, great feedback, great suggestions there, and one of them was the wrench, so watch this. I can place down this shaft, and these were really, really annoying me, especially, but the wrench allows you to turn it, so that'll save me a lot of effort. And as you may notice, some of the chickens are missing, but all great infrastructure had to suffer losses. And mine aren't even that lost, they're just way down in that tunnel trying to get away from me. But what better way to test this system? So I'm gonna connect this. There we go. Some eggs are heavier than others. I don't know. Anyway, we gotta race the eggs, which isn't that hard given that they're like the slowest conveyor belts ever. I just figured it didn't matter. The bottleneck is these idiots that can't lay eggs fast enough. Sorry. Yeah, I can't lay eggs at all, so I shouldn't be talking. At least not about that. It would be a weird video if it's just a really long, no commentary video of me committing acts of animal cruelty in Minecraft. Just 40 minutes of Minecraft animal cruelty in silence to chill/study to. So they're filtering their way into the house to connect to our existing system. As you can see, they're coming in there. You can see the eggs if I jump like this. Sometimes you can see like a frame of an egg. You see that? What a great viewing experience. The eggs are popping off here onto my other conveyor belt and going straight up into my chest. And of course, that's all connected by chutes. So as soon as they lay an egg, it gets dropped in there. Oh, there goes one now. There's a little bit of contamination. I'm just dropping dirt in there on my food line. But that's alright, there's no regulators of that kind in the world of Minecraft, so my farm doesn't need to be careful. Here's another tip I got from the comments. So someone said, this thing is great for crops because it doesn't lose its durability when you harvest, but you can get multiple ones. And wow, I assume that's more than I should? I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea to be impressed. You know what? I'll do both reactions. Ah, damn, you lied to me, you bastard. And you've the wow from before, so. Awesome, let's keep going with our plan. Okay, the plan. And it looks like my inventory is a mess, as usual, and, well, it is, to be honest. But this is intentional, because I have an idea. And this time it doesn't even involve animal cruelty. So as you can see, this is my area. And we're just going to expand a little bit. We're just going to steal a little bit of land and expand to this. The first step to do this is... Ooh, wait, actually. No, these naturally connected. Oh, awesome. This is great news. Okay. They didn't connect at all. Okay, I hate that. Let's try that again. Come on, please work. Why are you being difficult? What have I done to deserve this? Don't answer that, actually. Right, now you are one tree, just made of many different types of materials, and I made it worse. What is wrong with me today? We have more trees down. I need more acacia trees, because essentially they're my crafting and utility trees, because I just happen to have a lot around and I regrow them. Even here, this is like a access or warning sign, I guess. Like if you look under it, it's just utility. Just so I don't forget where it is. It's like a high voltage sign or red conduit or something for electricity. And now we can look to expand this area. Now that I have this main conveyor belt running toward my house from the barn, the plan was to make it sort of modular. So for example, it doesn't really run under the chickens. It's just moved on to this main belt that leads into my basement and then up into the chest. That means I should probably have the farm down this way and have another belt that brings the crops in, which means I think I'm gonna go around here to have my farm. 15 eggs, not bad, it's working. I should connect up the mill at some stage as well. I guess I can have a feed going in here as well for the wheat now that I think about it. Like if I can get the wheat to here and it automatically goes down, oh, I'll be raking in the dough then. I don't mean money, I have no customers, it's just like dough. This area actually kind of needs to be dug out. So I guess I want to be down on the level of the barn, and I'm starting this at the end of the day. I'd be the worst farmer ever. I'm also trying to grow my farm on sand. So yeah, I think that confirms it. I'm the worst farmer ever. Honestly, I've thought about it before, like being Irish and being kind of surrounded by farms. I see farmers and I just think, oh my god, how do they do it? I couldn't sit in a tractor that long or like commit to the hours involved. This is actually the least exciting part of making this whole area mine. I just think it's logical to get it out of the way and also have them growing. And then we can go on to the cooler part. Right, so it's great to have a plan and all, but I've done no research whatsoever when it comes to how the harvesting will work and be automated. But yeah, we're just gonna wing it and we're gonna hope for the best. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Like mentally, don't actually do anything to prepare to avoid it. Even as I say that, I've realized I've planted the pumpkins wrong. Alright, now I'm getting angry. Where are my juicy melons? I don't know where I left them. What the— oh wait, they are in there. Why would I put them in there? Oh, because I wanted to do exactly what I'm trying to do with them, of course. I want to make them into seeds. So let's dig up the pumpkins again. And you know what I think I want? Some color coordination. Because I hate the way the pumpkins were growing over there, where you have a line and then some come out this side and some come out that side, and it just becomes a mess. This might not work, like, due to many reasons, I guess. But I'm mainly thinking, like, harvesting them. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, if there's a fence in the way of any machine. But this will do for now, and I'm sure we can figure out some sort of thing that comes out to cut them and then goes back. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just hoping for the best again. Wait, hold on. Now I've left no space for the melons. Right, we will leave them in the ground and fix it next time. That's future Kevin's problem now. I understand why I say I hate past Kevin so often, really. Because I seem to have it out for future Kevin, like I really don't care about him. I thought I would get like all my crops done in this Minecraft day. And then I'd move on to the tree idea, which I thought was much more cool. But it's nighttime, and I've planted 4 rows of not many crops, and I've done it wrong. Long story short, I'm going to bed. Oh, just briefly take a moment to see the sunset. Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm at one with nature, or whatever. Okay, New day, new me. I'm sorry for being negative. I mean, I just don't want to be one with nature. I'm sitting in a dark room playing Minecraft. Ow, ow, ow. This is why. The outside world is dangerous. Please don't stand on my crops. I'm ruining them enough on my own. The farm is on fire. No, I'm on fire. Oh, phew. Oh, I thought it was bad, but no. This I'm used to. You see, this is gonna look awesome. Like, maybe the pumpkins might be a bit boring. We're gonna see how they look, but I think the green will go really well with the pink. We're bringing interior design to the farm, to the ranch. And I've really lazied out here. This is very lazy even for me. I've just not dug out the very top single layer of dirt because I just want to move on. Crops don't need light anyway, so don't even lecture me. Who's the farmer here? Like, honestly, can someone stand up and help me? Cool. Yeah, they're gonna grow great. There's just one layer of dirt over my farm. I made loads of different types of fences, the seeds going back in. Now finally, onto the fun part. The trees have already grown again. I'm back to square one. But this time, I won't be square because this time it's gonna work. Yes! Something to do with the last trees. Those trees were stupid. It's not my fault. Disgruntled mumbling in my own YouTube video. I'm not insecure, I swear. I'm gonna try and divide up this whole area into biomes, kind of. So I'm going to plant a load of cherry blossoms in this area, for example, and just kind of loop around my territory. Try and use them to landscape the whole area and make it a bit more impressive. You know, we're gonna surround this cave, for example, and I think it's just gonna look magical. Make a big visual difference and not a whole lot of effort. And then this is going to expand out into a forest when I get enough of them. This is where it's going to swap to oak. And this is not really a bordering. This is just more of a forest. I got a tip in the comments that if you put down flowers next to the tree, there is a chance that a beehive will just naturally spawn. So that's why I have all these flowers on me. If you've not watched the other videos, me and the bees have a bit of a history and it's not been good. Get in the boys. This would all go a whole lot faster if you'd stop trying to kill yourself just because you have to be in my company. So many bees died, like just needlessly. It just didn't need to happen. But they're stupid, and despite my best efforts, there was nothing that could be done. You should see the last comment section. How many people are just so angry at the bees for not putting in more effort to be a little bit smarter? Because I'm such an angel and I've done so much to help them, but they're just too stupid to realize it. This area then naturally joins on to the actual acacia area near me. I know I'm just kind of playing God here, like creating my own biomes. But yet I still don't feel that powerful because my only real competition are creatures like these. That's kind of like an opening into our area, the acacia zone. That's gonna then go to jungle, which will need a lot of work. I might mix some birch in randomly. I don't know what I'll do with birch because it doesn't look that pretty when there's loads of it. And that comes down to meet our ugly mangroves, because I do appreciate them. They look kind of cool and unique, but I don't want them ruining my view either, to be honest with you. I don't want them the main focus, but over here, I think they could look cool, like bordering the river as you go down. Now, all I gotta do is plant some flowers. I love gaming. You know, this reminds me of one of my other favorite video games, Red Dead Redemption. Those missions where you get to just go around collecting flowers. You know, all my life I've been probably most into shooter games and then games like The Sims. There's quite a divide there for some reason. Like, yeah, I want to plant the flowers and make this nice garden, but also I want to murder people. And now that I say it out loud, Minecraft kind of ticks both of the boxes on that one. The villagers are just awesome to murder. Oh, and look at this, my crops already growing. Even the wheat that you were thinking wouldn't grow because it's too dark. But as you glance at the comments, you realize everyone's calling me a farming genius. Who's the fool now? Oh, my brain hurts from doing mainly the Minecraft create mod things. Like, those are just confusing. All right, I'm gonna take a break. Let's keep an eye on our little forest developing in the meantime. And now it was time to just sit back, leave a time lapse running for 3 hours and see the beauty unfold. Unfortunately, I think I was too far away or something, because nothing happened. Yeah, sorry about that. But before that, while I was making this just beautiful progress that we're seeing of the entire area, my house caught fire. Oh my god, oh my god. I bet this was him. This was the bee. He flew into it. Oh man, I'm gonna ruin my entire house. There's lava down there. Stop, stop, stop. God, there's even more fire inside. I'm on fire now. Oh, look at that. The fire made a lovely stairway up to the top of my house. This is so handy, given that the whole feckin' thing is on fire. Yeah, leave. I'm nearly done cleaning up your mess. This is your fault. I can't believe this happened. Look at it. It's all on account of those damn bees. They've been nothing but trouble. And it's nothing to do with the fact that I've got that lava furnace in my wooden cabin. It's also partially a tree. Even less so now, because, well, the fire. The whole feckin' thing is on fire. My machine is working down there. The dock is fine. What the hell happened? Like, this is the only fire I have here. This is specifically to block bees, by the way. Unless something caught fire down there, but surely not. Yeah, because down there is relatively fine. Like, all the fire was up on the top. It was definitely the bees. Oh, they got in here somewhere, didn't they? And then they got fire, and then they got out. Yeah, that's it. It all just clicks together. It's a giant web filled with bees. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. This is entirely logical. Right, well, I guess I'll just go to sleep. Oh, Jesus, it's a new day, but I feel groggy now after that. Sure hurts your head to sleep for, what was it, like 3 weeks in-game. But I don't just spend my spare time failing at time lapses. Look at this work I've done. Not that. That's still pretty ugly. I didn't do anything here, now that I think about it. Okay, hold on. Wait, I definitely did stuff. You're back again? Dude, leave! I'm trying to show people how cool all of the work I did is. And what are you even selling? Slime ball. Huh, takes one to sell one. I'm here berating this guy, like bullying the shit out of him, and he's stuck in my river. As if he wasn't having it bad enough already. Alright, now I gotta Google what a podzol is. Subsurface horizon bleached by an organic acid. No, I don't want to actually learn Minecraft. It's just dirt. But it's magic dirt and I want it. He's some stupid man, but I'm even more stupid for buying from him. Where are my emeralds? Oh my god, I'm about to spend all of my money on dirt. Look how happy he is every time I click it. He's like, oh, finally. An idiot willing to buy my dirt. That's why he keeps coming back. He goes over to the village, makes absolutely no business, and gets bullied away. Like, he gets bullied here, but at least he gets business out of it. Now, what this dirt will allow me to do... I gotta kill those bees, actually. I'm still angry about my house. That was 2 days ago. But anyway, what this will allow me to do is grow mushrooms on any light level, so I thought it would be kind of neat for the farm. I think it's just earth from a jungle or something. Unfortunately, I don't have any mushrooms to grow on it, so may have wasted my money there in my excitement over the magic dirt. Mainly, I just did some aesthetic work on the house. I put in like this sandstone and stuff. I feel like I'm showing my parents my Minecraft house. Alright, well anyway, on with the tour. So a lot of aesthetic stuff. I built this little bridge a little bit higher, which I've been meaning to do. I turned this into a little log storage, which is also made out of log. I don't know, it just looked ugly. And I'm trying to mix up the patterns, you know, and make it something. But now this has become like too solid, and I'm not sure on the colors, but I think it's something I'm always going to be changing, to be honest. Even this is just like, look at this. My workshop is half done. Like, it's meant to be open here, but I wanted to put in like fences and yeah, you know. Instead, I'm just redoing my house for the 4th time. I also cleared my inventory a bit. That's right. I did something responsible. It wasn't too bad, actually, because when I really looked at my box, most of my stuff is just lots of sand and lots of dirt. He's trying to come in from a different angle now, so that I'll think he's someone else. You got any more of that dirt? Oh my god, he is someone else! Huh? Oh my god! What the hell? That has actually blown my mind. Oh my god, he does have different dirt. This guy's awesome. Hold on, I'm just gonna go inside one moment and figure out if I can breed you with another traveling trader. He's leaving. Why is he leaving? Well, I can't breed them. I'm so disappointed. Guess I'll try and kill him instead. First of all, I want to keep these llamas. And then second of all, we get the crusher. And then we turn it on. Oh. Oh, well, that's disappointing. This guy's freaking out. He knows what's up. But I don't have as much against this guy. I just want to steal his llamas. God damn it, he's so fast. And I thought I was fast there. Felt like I was one of those Fortnite turbo builders. Alright, well, he wasn't as fast as the llamas, so I trapped him instead. Well, you'll be happy to know I do have a plan B for you. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna kind of sell you downriver. Because frankly, I just want your llamas now, so... Bye-bye, away you go. Look at him, spying on me through those sugar canes. Come here, you two, and don't worry. You're going to be in safe hands. You're going to like me a lot more than that slime ball. Unfortunately, there's a shortage on living space, so I'm just going to tie you to this post, and then eventually, I'll make you a home. This fella's been here for 2 episodes. Who knows how long you'll have to be here. There we go. And he's just wandering off into the distance. What if I just dig down for this dude? I'll go find him down there. It's nighttime anyway. I could do with some indoor cruelty for a change. Yeah, keep making noises. Give me a huh if I'm closer and a if I'm cold. Ah, yeah, he's over here. Aha! Even when you're invisible, you can't hide from me. Now I'll just break the block. Come out, little fella. Yeah, don't be afraid. And that waterfall will send him into the mines where we'll never hear from him again. Oh my god, he's climbing up the mine shaft. Oh, no. Never mind. He's going far down there. Hey guys, yeah, sorry. I know I told you it would get better, but the living situation has in fact gotten worse. Now I gotta clean up after those feckers. Ugh. They are so much trouble to deal with. The funny thing is, I don't even know what llamas do. You know, I just wanted him. It was more to spite him. I needed him to lose, not for me to win. Oh, he's trying to come back up. Yeah, go on. I think you've lost now. Oh, I forgot I left this in here. I just kind of accepted it wasn't going to work and just stayed in denial. I tried to make mobs spawn here, but yeah, it didn't happen. It's mostly this guy's fault. Now onto the bee situation. You see, I'm not too happy they burned my house down, surprise, surprise. I've been subtle about it, but it did upset me greatly. So first, we build a glass tube. I was looking for oak plants. Oh. Hey, yeah, you're free to go. Huh? I said you're free to go. Please leave my house, or I will not be responsible for what happens to you. Huh? I warned you, man. I warned you. At this point, you're the bad guy, honestly. Get out of my house. As I was saying, I'm just replacing these things with wood, you know, just any wood I got. I think it adds character, actually. And it's not just being lazy. Like, I put one here earlier, and then I went looking for a block, but wouldn't it be easier if I just did this? And you know, it's a memory. It's like, oh, that time I stole the villagers' llamas and then feckin' murdered him. Yeah, it's a story. Now look, I built them a lovely little house and waited for night to fall so that they'd go inside and I could seal them in forever. And before you say this is cruel and unusual, it's actually like fair, just given everything that happened between us. And it's not unusual, it's really normal. I'm sick and tired of being the only one angry with our relationship. So I figure if I lock them in this box, and then instead of calming them down with smoke, I just make them really angry by snipping away at their beehive. Look at them, yeah, you see? Now we're all pissed off, you happy? Well, obviously not. But that's the point, the cruelty's the point. Feckers burnt down my house. Anyway, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep like a baby. Whenever I get the itch, I hop on here and I just change a few things. Experiment a little and see what improvements you can make. And when you come back, sometimes you see things that are great and other things like, what was I thinking? I'm just glad the workshop area and barn are actually becoming a workshop area and barn though. I have no idea how he got in there, by the way. I worry that the mob spawner has started spawning now. So we will end it there. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, please give me some feedback in the comments. I'm pretty much learning through the comments because you're kind of pinpointing what I need to learn. Now, I'm not going reading that entire wiki. Honestly though, your feedback and ideas and stuff have been really cool. The mod suggestions, just general Minecraft suggestions have been awesome. So thank you. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.